Grace be unto you and peace from God our Father and from the Lord Jesus Christ. I was glad when they said to me, let us go into the house of the Lord. And I'm Father Steve Sellers. And this is Dot, my 10-month-old rescue puppy. And this is a brief daily message of hope today. And as we approach the end of this week, I pray that you're having an enjoyable week, that you are finding occasions of happiness and joy in a world that's just mesmerized by darkness. I woke up this morning thinking about an old children's song that I learned when I was little bitty, and I've been teaching it, to children, for the rest of my life. Up until this point, called "This Little Light of Mine." You probably know it too. One of the verses says, hide it under a bushel. No, I'm going to let it shine. This is the one song that has all the little hand motions to it that children love. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. The verse, hide it under a bushel. No, I'm going to let it shine. Who would be crazy enough to go into a dark room and light a candle and then immediately cover it up? Or we don't use candles that much for lighting, not here in Houston anyway. Now we do when we have power outages, and that's another thing entirely. But when we are in the dark, we turn on a light to illuminate so that we can see our way. No one would turn a light on for a child and then immediately turn it off or cover it up or hide it under a bushel basket. No, we don't do that. And we know enough, even with our children, to teach them that it's not safe to walk into a dark place and not know where you're stepping, not knowing what's right in front of you. It's not safe to do that. It's not safe physically to do that. It's not safe mentally to do that, to go into a field of study where the subject matter is totally concealed from you. It's not safe emotionally to get involved in situations where your emotional system is going in strange directions and you're not sure where it's leading you. And it's not safe spiritually either. We must follow the light. And going into darkness without being able to see is dangerous. No matter what our modern, educated, enlightened world has to tell us, darkness is still dangerous. And people who are in the dark and say that they see clearly are fooling only themselves. So please remember that you have light within you. The light, the love, the warmth that God has given to you. God has put a transmitter for His voice in your mind. And it's called our conscience. And when we feel that something, or we have an overwhelming sense that something is not going to be safe for us, we need to trust that. When we're in a situation that we think may be dangerous to us, we need to trust that sense that we have that God gives to us. His light shines in this world. Those who claim that it doesn't are still in darkness. The Lord has given you His light. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine, just as the children's song says, and as I always end when I tell the children. This little light isn't my light. It's the light of Christ, the light of the Lord. Trust Him and follow Him today, and I hope you have a blessed early start to your weekend and on this Thursday. And Dot and I hope to see you here again tomorrow. God bless you.